Hi, this is Optimus Primal, and this is Silverbolt's Transformer Review.
Morning everybody, Silverbolt here, back for a Transformers review. Going to be doing a comic slash cartoon character. I was going to try and find a toy to review, and I actually had a notion that I was going to review Outback and talk like this the whole way through it. But then I couldn't find the toy, because most people are aware that I've actually had to put most of my toys away due to lack of space, and I haven't been made to do so in any way, shape or form. Excuse me. Anyway, so we're going to be reviewing. We're going to be doing a toy of a review of Nightbird. Now, Nightbird is showed up quite early on in the Transformers cartoon series, where she was a robot that, in order to impress the world / Autobots, Dr. Fujiyama created the ninja robot Nightbird in order to benefit mankind. Now, how a giant female ninja robot with nunchucks and laser weapons and daggers and everything else is supposed to benefit mankind, well, that's always been in doubt, but there we go. Anyway, this being an episode of Transformers, and this being an 80s cartoon, you can't have anything like that built without the baddies showing up and ruining your day. Consequently, that's what happens. Megatron learns of Nightbird and promptly decides that he wants her for himself, of which some fan fiction has made that a literal translation. So, Bombshell comes along, pops one of these cerebral cortex things on her head, and whole areas of shenanigans begins quite dramatically and carries on. And with all the Autobots going, let's blow the crap out of her! And Optimus Prime going, no, we mustn't. She was built by the humans. So, the Autobots could have blasted her from afar quite quickly, quite easily, but no, they had to get their Cybertronian backsides whooped quite a few times before they eventually stop her. Nightbird isn't destroyed. She's placed in storage by Dr. Fujiyama, but she's not actually fully deactivated. And in another full sign of 80s cartoons, the last scene we have in that episode, Enter the Nightbird, the episode is called, is of Nightbird's eyes glowing to show that she's not quite dead, ergo she will come back at some point. However, she doesn't come back into the cartoons. She only comes back in the comics. She later comes back into the comics times several dozen over, when Dr. Fujiyama, having learned absolutely nothing, goes and builds an army builds pretty much an army of Nightbirds. However, this is something that he should actually be given a medal for, because in order to stop this entire army of Nightbird drones, Daniel Witwicky and Wheelie, Daniel, who is now an adult, by the way, I believe he's probably about 22, 23, so he's most definitely grown from being an annoying snot-nosed little brat into a bloke. How annoying and snot-nosed he is as a man, I don't quite know. How annoying and snot-nosed Wheelie is as a slightly older robot, I don't know. Either way, they detonate an explosive in order to destroy the Nightbird army, killing themselves, so killing Daniel and Wheelie, and eliminating all the Nightbirds. What Dr. Fujiyama's reaction to this is, we don't quite know. However, he probably should have been given a medal. I imagine some Autobot somewhere gave him a medal saying, "Thank God you got rid of those two." But there we go. Coincidentally, it was the death of Daniel, much more so than Wheelie, that led to RC's eventual very deep depression, which led her to join the Wreckers, but that's another story. There has been no official toy of Nightbird released to my knowledge, mainly because it's not a Transformer, it's a female ninja robot. But there we go. Though one company, I think it's iGear, but I'm not entirely sure, are bringing out a Nightbird, I believe it's a statue. So look out for that, because it's going to be one of those collector's pieces. You know, a person who wants Transformer toys isn't really going to really want it, but a Transformers collector, well, they will. / I will. But there we go. Okay, this was only a quick review because, as I said, you know, trying to find, because there's so many of the toys that I currently have out I've reviewed them all. I have done a lot of videos. But I did want to get something up before AA, because obviously I've taken a bit of a break from Transformers videos for the last month or so. So I have to get something in there, keep everyone happy. But yes, today is Saturday. Our auto assembly is